What's up, everybody? My name's Kamahl. Welcome to another video. Before we even jump into this, I was going to stream a little bit ago, and then I got so distracted cleaning my house and making brownies that I have to go and get my wife in like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So instead, I'm going to read through the hotfix for Warframe, and we'll take it from there. So if you enjoy the content, you enjoy what I'm doing here, you like this video, you like me, whatever the reason, consider subscribing to the channel. Like the video if you enjoy the video itself, and leave a comment in the comment section down below. As I've said before, I don't really read the comments very much. I mean, I read them, but I don't interact with them. The best way to contact me if you have a video idea or if you want to ask me any questions would be to join the Discord that is in the description below. Let's get into this. So this is the Heart of Deimos hotfix number 3 for PS4. This did go out earlier today, and there were some pretty cool things that were updated in this. One of the biggest things is the Skilliant, forget what it is called, this thing right here, Scintillant, has been removed from requirements. That's great. It also has reduced the required tags, or tokens rather, to rank up, which in my opinion, I don't really think it was necessary, but at the same time, I can understand why they did it. Warframe has continuously become more and more of a casual type game. I was rank 2 the first day that it came out, because I went out and I farmed my ass off. In a total of about 3 hours, I had attained enough tokens to rank up past the 5,000, rank up past or almost 2. As soon as 5 o'clock hit, I was able to get the rest of the rank needed for the 22,000 one, as well as the 10 tokens of daughter and father. So it really, I don't see a huge reason to nerf the drops, but like I said, I'm not the average person that plays the game. I'm probably a lot more hardcore and dedicated than a lot of other people that play it, so I get what they're doing. They're trying to make it a little bit more accessible to get the helmet system in your ship. That's all side notes. Let's read through the update. So it does say Heart of Deimos hotfix number 3. In an attempt to keep these notes spoiler-free, you may notice some less descriptive language than usual. Thank you for your diligent reporting. Over the course of our many updates on console, we have traditionally posted the hotfix notes in the main update thread. Seeing as we have released Heart of Deimos across all platforms simultaneously, Switch went out earlier today, the hotfix cadence has changed, and it's clear from many of your comments and our own reflection that having the content of these hotfixes more easily accessible is increasingly important. With that said, I was about to summarize it and say what they mean, but it looks like they're going to do that here. With that said, moving forward, we will be posting hotfix notes for console in their own dedicated thread. So this is for the PS4, what I'm reading it through because I am a PS4 player. Their own dedicated threads so that important changes and fixes are easier to find. We will also be including access to these hotfixes, or hotfix threads, from the in-game news segment. Also, just a cool little thing, this actually went out on PS4 and I believe Xbox One before PC, so that's pretty cool. It does say token rank balancing and conservation token balancing. Now the conservation one I'm actually really excited about, because even though I had gotten the 2 tokens for Sun that I needed to, it was still looking like it was going to take kind of a while, because it seems like there are very few opportunities to get the conservation tags, not the tokens themselves, but the conservation tags. When I'm going out, I'll fly around and I'll have my tranq rifle ready, and I'll be looking through it, and I won't really see anything like through complete circling of the map. So hopefully they give us more ability or more accessibility for getting some conservation tags. It says ranking up the Entrati Syndicate will now require a maximum of 1 Entrati token per rank. An example, 1 time conservation and 1 times fishing. Anyone who has already ranked up will receive a refund script within the next few days. So within the next few days, I'll be receiving some refunded tokens. I didn't get them today. I'm expecting to get them in the next couple days because, well, that's what it says. We have also done a significant rebalance pass of conservation roles in the Entrati economy based on feedback. Reduce the animal tags required to complete a 1 token task by 50%. So instead of it requiring 6, it's now going to require 3. Instead of requiring 2, the conservation tags, it's going to require 1. Reduce the average number of animal tags required for capture Deimos wildlife tasks. It's a difficult one to say. Tasks. It's funny. Which give 3, 4, and 5 tokens. Fixed some capture Deimos wildlife tasks, appearing as doubles, giving twice the intended tokens without costing twice as much. Added a daily special for conservation to match the daily special for fishing designed by request. Isolation Vault bounty changes and fixes. I actually haven't done the Isolation Vault. I did it for the initial quest, but I haven't done any past that. It says updated the Cambion Drift Isolation Vault bounty description to hint at clearing multiple vaults in the same session for better rewards. And that updated text is explore an Isolation Vault, clear all 3 while in Cambion Drift within 1 worm cycle for the rarest rewards. So like Vohm or Foss, you know how it's like, it's essentially day and night. Moved 2 scintillant spawn points within the isolation vaults to be more trafficked areas. Reduce the amount of spawned residue per worm puddle from 5 to 3. That explains why I was seeing less of them out there today. I'm already at like over 100 of each, or close to it. The amount of residue needed for the first stage of the isolation vault bounty, 6 for 1 to 2 player teams, and 12 residue for 3 to 4 player teams. I didn't even know that those were used for that. Fixed a worst case scenario procedural generation where some isolation vaults would not have the reactive crystal intact, which occurred within 1 hour windows last night. Fixed looping OTAC and Lloyd transmissions when picking up 50% of the required residue for the isolation vault bounty, and fixed cases of esophage losing its waypoint in the isolation vault bounty. So there are a few changes. I'm not going to really read a lot of the fixes also because I don't have a lot of time, and I'll link this in the description box of this video, so if you want to go and read it for yourself. And it does say changes. Added descriptive text to the scintillant to expose its secondary acquisition path. And that is saying that these scarce hovering relics of the Orokin era can still be found monitoring the isolation vaults deep beneath the surface of Deimos. The Deimos bounty credit cash rewards have been replaced with an Iatin Amber Star. Both of those rewards are pretty much useless, but if you're newer to the game, or you haven't built up your mods as much, or you're not running index whenever you need credits, I could see how this could be beneficial. Either one. Reduced Volpifiola, revive precepts from 5 ranks to 3 ranks as extra 2 served no purpose. Refunded credits and Indo will follow in a script later this week or next for early adopters. Added invulnerability periods when transferring into Necromex found in the Cambion Drift. End of mission screen music will now properly duck sound effects. Performance improvements towards Cambion Drift terrain textures, great. Necromex, that's actually really great. Necromex that you can transference into on the Cambion Drift will no longer drop rewards. Transferring into oh, you know what? I never even realized that was how you got into the mechs. Transferring into Necromex and then standing around waiting for it to die to drop rewards is far from the intentions of the Necromex system. Additionally, this was often bugged, that only one person got the drops at all. Enemy Necromex in the isolation vaults will still drop rewards. You can now enjoy Deimos from afar, while afar as a new planet backdrop when back in your orbiter. I actually have it up on mine right now. It looks, turn on the controller, it actually looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty interesting. I'll show you right at the end of this video. Appearance improvements towards maggot and crawler death effects optimized mining visibility. Thank you. Thank you. So now, as you're just walking around, if you have your mining gun out, it'll show a little diamond, like a diamond shape around it. So it's way easier to see because those things were difficult as hell. I remember going out trying to get OTAC tokens, and it was very, very difficult to find the mining spots. Some of them wouldn't even show up. Like it would show up for a second, and then the little mining spots, like the little blue lights, wouldn't be there. So this is great. Optimize mining visibility more by preventing certain pulsing aspects of the world overlapping nodes, optimize locations of esophage exit ports, reduced camera shake on the second stage of the Heart of Deimos quest, and Hydroid Rechem Kraken will now be the deluxe version when casting Undertow. So once again, there is a whole plethora of different fixes that went in. I absolutely don't have time to read all those, but this is pretty cool. I'm actually really happy about this. Let's go ahead and look at, this is what they're talking about, how you can see the Cambion Drift or Heart of Deimos. This is the whole section out there. It's really cool. It's really awesome. I'm really actually enjoying this update. When the update first came out the first day, I really wasn't having that much fun with it. I thought that it would be a lot more entertaining than it was, and then it took me a little bit of time to really get into it, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm really liking it. Oh, we have a dev stream coming up tomorrow. But yeah, it's super cool. It's super awesome. Like I said, I'm having a lot of fun, a lot of entertainment with it. So let me know, because this is what I want to ask you. If you're having fun with the system, if you've noticed these updates, let me know down in the comment section below. Like I said, I don't really interact too much with the comment section because, well, I found that it's usually a pretty toxic place in the YouTube comment section. But if you want to have some constructive conversations, please consider joining the Discord, and we have a room specifically for Warframe, and I hope to see you guys there. And as usual, I'm out!